Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Morgan and bid you all welcome back to Elex. So, last episode we just spent a lot of time talking with people. I imagine there's more people to speak with here, but we're not going to do that right now. I think it's time we actually do something plot relevant. So, Ray here was going to lead us to some guy named Leo, I think. So we're going to do that. I imagine this is like his loyalty quest. So, it's a good way to get another follower. I'm curious to see how he performs. Well, we haven't really gotten to see how Arx does in combat either. I don't know if he's going to follow us for this, or if we have to go with Ray alone, but remains to be seen. Now, I picked up this protective mask, which isn't quite what I thought it was, but I thought that this might help us get through some of the hazard zones with chemical hazards and radiation hazards. I don't know how much of a difference it's actually going to make, but I figure it can't hurt. It wasn't that expensive. It was like 250 shards, I think. So, good to hold on to. Might make a difference, you never know. Anyway, let's go on.
Okay, let's find Leo.
He's staying on the coast. I'll show you the way.
Okay, so we just teleported, so I imagine Arx has pissed off.
There it is, Leo's hideout. Only thing is, he's likely to act big if his friends are there. And that might mean they support him.
You mean nobody in there is going to help us?
Yeah, they're the desperate outlaw type in there. The only thing they'll help us out with is... Damn. You know, I thought I had a good one-liner there, but it's gone. Hey,
happens to all of us. Or happens to me, at least. Alright, so I guess, this is going to be interesting. There's a yellow icon there. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Maybe the map can tell us. Oh, no, that's just a quest marker. So, I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to go in fighting, because these guys were not too pleased to see us last time. I don't know how much of a difference Ray is going to make. But, well, guess we'll find out. Well, last time I couldn't quite pull this off. But let's heave it.
You're dead.
Eat it. Alright, you want to help out? Ray. Kinda got some business here. Ray? Okay.
Fuck, I suppose I'll have to deal with this one.
Yeah, eat it. Think you're so tough. Ray, there's still one more. Ray. Ray. God damn, you really would not survive if it wasn't for me.
Oh, fuck. I suppose I'll have to deal with this.
Oops. I mean, thank God none of these guys know how to use their damn shields. But for some reason, that went a lot better than last time. I could have sworn that tough Reaver, one with the skull and crossbones, was way more resistant to hand grenade explosions than he was this time. I could have sworn I nailed him with a direct hit last time, and he barely took any damage. Oh well, Leo's dead. I got one of the contracts.
It seems you're famous all the way out to the coast of Tavar. You got a contract on him.
Well, at least you've managed to get that one back. It seems whoever's after me has the whole gang looking for me. We still haven't found all the copies of the contract. Yeah, let's hope we find the rest before someone tries to collect on it.
Where the hell did he get that sword? That sword actually looks pretty cool.
What about your brother? Can't he help you?
At the moment, Tom is... Well, let's say he's not around.
What's the full story?
Complicated. Maybe I'll tell it to you one day.
Maybe.
You're making yourself pretty visible for someone on the run.
Yeah. Well, that's what those guys up in that weird camp were saying.
Weird camp?
Yeah. There is a settlement between Abessa and a dam of... well, a mixed bag of people. Berserkers. Outlaws, wanderers, people trying to get away from the Alps. You should talk to them. They're lost like you, stuck between their past and working out what they want to be. But hey, doesn't that describe us all? I mean, look at me, with some random person wanting me dead.
Now, he says a camp, but that sounds exactly like the Dome City. Like, they're pretty much the same thing, just a melting pot of refugees and exiles from the other factions.
What else can you remember about Jackson's old crew?
I heard there have been some sightings of Mason in a dam. I'll ask around, see if it's true. If people know where he is, in the meantime, I'll stick with you. Oh yeah, and thanks.
Of course. I guess we'll keep them with us. I happen to know exactly where those two of the other guys are. I think Bombi was outside of Abessa on the bridge.
The comet hardly left anything standing.
How the hell would you know? You aren't allowed to see it. Maybe this was an aesthetic choice. They actually built it to look like this. Yeah, Mason is by the Great Lift in Edan. What do we got here? A recipe for strong healing potion. A photomograph. Oh, it's, the fuck is his name? I'm totally having a brain fart on this. Is that shit? Was someone was actually eating a pile of shit. That's hilarious. But yeah, I guess that kind of confirms that these are photographs of piranha bites from behind the scenes. So that's kind of cute. I can't believe I forgot his name. That really upsets me. Someone in the comments knows who I'm talking about, I'm sure. He, it's one of the, I don't know. Yeah, it's nice that they snuck in all these, photos. It seems like they're actually really proud of this game, I'll be honest. I don't think this was quite the return to form that they wanted it to be, but, I mean, it ain't bad. I just know a lot of people are upset with it just because the patches have been...
There's hardly anything usable in most of these ruins. They've been picked clean.
Yeah, no shit. There's a lot of people who have problems with the patches and the updates. Some of them just aren't getting the patches. Some of them are complaining that the games are crashing on their systems. And, you know, that's just a problem of the modern age. And Piranha Bytes, unfortunately, insist that they do not need a big development team. So they're never going to have more than a couple dozen people. Which means they're very short on playtesters who can actually try this out on a variety of PC builds to see what kind of hardware compatibility problems it ends up with. So there's just a lot of people who have bought this game and can't play it, and that's really unfortunate. Not to mention the console versions. They were never a console developer, and now just by the nature of the beast, they kind of have to be. So that's screwing them up as well. We have something that increases... I think it's an amulet. There we go. Okay, that was pretty simple.
Too easy.
Now that it's actually possible to... Oh, nice. Now it's actually possible to break lockpicks again. I'm being a little more cautious. I used to just wing it in the Risen 2 and 3. What does this look like? I know it's worse, but... Oh. This one always impressed me because of the physics on the completely unnecessary strings on the arm. The fact that, I don't know, maybe they don't each have their own physics, but like, I think I've talked about it before. I'm still really impressed by the cloth physics in this game in general. A lot of games, I'm not exactly sure how the process works, but it seems like there's a couple almost like polygons on the fabric of the armor models that results in them kind of responding to physics in a weird way. So you'll see like whole, almost like squares of the fabric that are very stiff but move around kind of independently, and it's kind of hard to explain what I'm thinking, but in this game, like the fabric is very floaty and it looks more natural. The only problem is they don't really have a good representation of like the weight of the fabric. So heavier fabrics still flap around like they're made of tissue paper. Okay. This looks pretty well devastated. I'm sure we still don't quite have the means. I mean, we can take on the Skeks. They're not impossible, but it's still not pleasant. We are somewhat short on healing potions, but I want to check out some of this stuff down here. I think this is part of the reason the desert looks so small to me, because I didn't really realize how much of it was kind of below the horizon towards the coast. Now that area over there, is that what I'm... Yeah, so that's an island. I don't know what's really there. I've always been curious about it, because it seems like a well-fortified area. Guys sleeping or dead?
You're not a reaver.
You woke up quick.
You don't look like a reaver. Normally, the ruins only attract reavers. But if you were a reaver, I'd have a bullet in the head already.
Oh, yeah?
Are you collecting scrap?
Collecting? You don't collect it out here. Every last bastard piece you find, you have to fight for it.
Sounds like you're having trouble.
Welcome to Tavar. Trouble here every day. To make it worse, it's mostly from outlaws, my own people. Everyone else on Magalan is scared of owls. I'm watching my neighbors. Doesn't seem to mean anything that I collect more from the ruins than the other collectors. I suppose I should just be happy I'm still alive and that there's normally something left for me in these ruins. Otherwise, I'd just starve out here.
The scrap baron wants that scrap delivered.
I know, but I can't send it to him. I can't. I don't have a choice.
You think the scrap baron will be interested in your excuses?
No, I know he won't. I know he'll want me dead, but I told you, all scrap has to go to the new boss. I told you, I don't have a choice.
And who is the new boss?
Same as the old boss.
He's he's the lord of the island. He's on the island.
Oh.
That's all I can say. I can't tell you anymore. But it's best if you stay away from that island, unless you want your head scrambled.
Oh ho. So that's curious.
You're hiding something from me.
Well, I'm not hiding anything. I just can't say
What can't you say?
anything. There's something in my mind. He gets what he wants.
So asking that isn't going to get me anywhere.
Interesting. So there's some kind of brain scorcher thing going on here. I guess the cleric's power of persuasion is at work here, making this guy work for, I'm guessing, some kind of rogue cleric on that island. He's definitely trying to say it. So I guess we will pay it a visit, but I wonder if there's... Is there like a psychic damage type in this game? I think there's only like 3 elemental damage types. Radiation... Well, no, there's radiation, fire, energy, chemical, ice. I think they all work the same, but I wonder if all the guys on this island are going to be hostile, or if we can make a diplomatic approach. Well, there's something down there. Getting some mutants in the scrap piles down there. But if we play our approach carefully, we can... Oh, it's those assholes, those fucking rippers. I hate those things. Well, if we're careful about this... Oh, hang on. Those are reavers, alright. They also are not particularly easy, it looks like. So, we'll just skirt them if possible. There we... Oh, goodness. Alright, fuck it. Run. Okay, it doesn't seem like we got anybody's attention, so that's good. Well, I was really gonna continue on with Ray's quest, but,
Yeah, walkways in the sea. Both good ways to get me to her my lunch.
well, I could, put you on a boat out there. That always works for me. Yeah, I was gonna continue with Ray's quest, but this has got me curious. If we're beset here, though, by forces beyond our means, might end up doing that anyway. Yeah, it's one good way to announce our presence. It was a little closer than I thought it was. I don't seem like there's much reason to be out here. Surely some kind of flotsam is washed up. Why are the splash sounds so damn loud? Okay, guess not. Looks like they fucked up the textures again. Yeah, I think this is a good time to demonstrate it. You can, when we really get up close, you can kind of see some of the rust textures, like, developing into the high resolution ones, but it looks like they didn't actually get the level of detail thing to apply to all of the textures that they had fucked up originally. So that's kind of unfortunate. I was giving them kudos for it before, but a lot of this is still screwed up.
There was something hanging there.
What? The hell did we just do? Why is this out here? This is at the, this is at our camp. I'd already seen that. Oh, what's that letter we found? The black house is on the far left. The White House has only been there one summer. The hell does any of that mean? Apparently we completed a mission. I have no idea what it was. Oh, one of these. I don't know what this is. God, everything's so damn vague. Hello. Okay, you're not unfriendly. You're not an asshole, it seems. So I guess we can have talks here after all, but there's some kind of hostile entity in these here ruins. Is it some kind of beast, or is it... Hello. Let's see if Ray can help us out here. No, of course he won't. Ow! Damn. That's a big fat no. Have anything to soften the target? I have Juan hand grenade. And hacha! That didn't work. I think... yeah. It keeps changing the firing mode. Can you please... Ray, do something for fuck's sake!
Fuck, I suppose I'll have to deal with this.
Can you lock onto the damn thing? Ow! Ray, what the hell are you doing here? You're supposed to distract it. You know, it's scrambling. Oh, alright. Perfect plan. Gotta get it over there somehow. Oh, oh, oh. Come on. Crap. Oi. Ugly. Oh, I fucking knew it. Crap. This is actually gonna be tricky. I can't really get him close enough to that without it putting me in danger. Oh, well, somebody else is helping.
So, that creature's down to me, is it?
Ow. Okay, well, that dealt with that. Now we got this asshole to talk to, so... let me just see what you got there. Nice.
May Kalan bless you.
Me?
Now tell me, are you a son of Tavar? Did you swear allegiance to the Duke and his outlaws?
I'm not part of any faction.
Then you can stay here as my guest. All clerics offer a hand to all free people. I hope one day you will come to serve Kalan. Remember my hospitality when you come to make your choice.
What is your job here?
We need a lot of raw materials to feed our smelting furnaces in Ignadan. Material that is essential for our fighting machines. And we can get those resources right here.
Why here of all places? It's a long way from Ignadan.
Here, we achieve two things at once. We acquire the resources we need, and we also deny them to the enemy. The Duke relies on profits to keep power. We cut off his profits, and there's a chance his men will overthrow him.
Mm-hmm.
You're not worried about the Duke finding out where you are?
We've been careful.
Maybe you haven't been careful enough.
What do you mean?
The Scrap Baron has noticed that his deliveries have stopped.
Damn, I feared stopping them completely was pushing our luck. Kalan is right. Greed will be our undoing.
So, what's your plan?
I will have to rethink our strategy. An open fight could mean losses in men and material. So, I think finding a way to throw off his suspicions would be our best course.
What can I do?
I will make sure the outlaws get their deliveries from time to time. Just enough so that suspicion is decreased. You need to sell that lie. Make it sound like everything is getting back to normal. Can I count on your assistance?
Could use that Ethan fellow.
You can count on me.
Good, but be careful. If you're caught, the outlaws don't tend to be subtle when they're angry.
You should be more worried about the outlaws attacking you.
We have persuaded those who found us to keep our presence a secret. These weak-minded outlaws cannot stand against Kalan's will. They'll take any order I suggest to them. You have to keep your orders simple, but if you do, even an outlaw can understand what they must do.
How long will they obey you for?
As long as I wanted. In their eyes, I am their new god.
Interesting.
Wait, you used suggestion on the outlaws? Did they resist it?
My rate of success was high, but suggestion isn't without problems.
What problems?
One outlaw resisted. He wasn't as dumb as he looked. I thought I got through to him, but I was wrong. He ran when he got the chance.
What if he turns up with reinforcements?
No, I don't see that happening. If he'd told the other outlaws, they would be here already. And despite his resistance, our ex-prisoner is a coward. He's hiding out there somewhere. I want him, and I want my property back.
You want him alive?
I am not a murderer, and I admit I have developed something of a grudging respect for him. Just make sure I get my weapon back, and I guarantee him his life.
I can help you get your weapon back.
Thank you. It is a scar on my honor to leave it in the hands of an outlaw. Bring it back to me.
Okay, you didn't tell me who has it and where he ran, so... Interesting. So we can actually turn this into like a base? I thought this was just going to be like a plot point. Like a story location. Okay, I'm going to assume that's Ethan that he's talking about, because he's the only one who got away, but he also seems like he's out there actually collecting and bringing it back here. Yeah, it definitely looks like the clerics have the run of the place here, and everyone else is kind of under their thumb.
These outlaws are assholes, but somehow they find a way to stay alive out here.
Yeah.
Work, listen, obey the will.
That was a very, what's the word? Like, theatrical camera pan there. It's kind of funny. Let's take a nap. Goddamn motorcycles. Motorcycles. Alright, more grenades. Always handy. Decent little settlement here. I don't know if they got any trade goods or anything like that. So I'm guessing that Volkmar is a suggester, as we've heard the term before. So I don't know if that's like if they have do that through like surgical implants or something, or if it's just like their psi magic or whatever you want to call it that enables them to get in people's brains and scramble them.
We serve Kalan.
Good for you.
All scrap must go to Ignadon.
Okay. Ain't getting none of mine.
Work, listen, obey the will.
I will do no such thing. I am my own master. Alright, well, let's just keep looking around. I'm sure there's some good stuff to find here. It's quite a substantial looking place, but a little barren so far.
I'm in, but this is going to be finding a needle in a haystack. Work reports, delivery lists. What was that? Shit, I thought he was going to come in. Damn it. All that's here is shipping manifests and paper clips. Whatever they're hiding it deeper than this place.
So that's that journalist chick who was looking into that Infinite Skies. I think I got that right this time. I keep calling them New Dawn for some reason. I don't even know where I came up with that. I think that was like a some like terrorist group in some video game somewhere. Or like a cult in Oblivion or something. Well, so far, so not much. Yeah, I mean, they're putting a lot of stuff here, but none of it is collectible. What exactly was this... all this construction used for? It looks pretty... like the foundations of something, but no actual buildings or anything. A little confusing. There's some cranes. What on earth was all this, like, scaffolding and concrete towers and everything for? Just go back to Tavar. I didn't realize there's more to the place, so I guess we'll check it out over here. Okay, got a shroom. Here's some chickens. Well, there's something hostile in here, so be on our guard. It's probably a mutant of some kind. Oh, we got a defensive fallback at least. If we can pull that off. Whatever it is, it's definitely above us. Was that necessary? I mean, lucky that everyone we bring with us happens to just have a jetpack on standby. Well, this wasn't worth it, was it? Yeah, just enough fuel for that. Alright, let's be cautious here. That's the problem with these, with this sixth sense thing from the sunglasses. It doesn't show elevation. Heads up. That seemed pointless. Alright, let's continue our ascent. Okay, there's another oil barrel there. Quite a few up there, so... if we can pull this off, if anything up there is too tough for us, we can kind of run it through the gauntlet down here. Might get Ray in the crossfire, though. That's what I'm concerned about. I hear something snarling. Boy, that sounds really bad. Okay, why do the insectoids sound like some kind of snarling beast? Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a lion. I think there's more than one, though. Yeah, it's showing something down there. Okay. So if we were to run for it, we'd have to go down quite a ways before we got an oil barrel to take care of that thing. Is there anything up there? Hard to be sure. Okay, well, Blew our stealth approach, so... Come on, then. You think you're so tough? It's not gonna get close enough to that. Shit. Yeah, I guess it did.
Fuck. I suppose I'll have to deal with this.
Wow, that actually worked really well. I didn't really want you doing that. Shit. Shit! I might! Why can't...
What the fuck?
Okay, this plan utterly failed. Fuck! So I think they actually did fix that, so you can't try and engage the jetpack on landing. But that's definitely the plan. It's definitely the right approach. The angle just makes it difficult. Hey, ugly. Now watch your head there. I don't think we got its attention. Okay, here it comes. Hey, coming or what?
Yeah, I'm on it.
So the problem is we're too close to this one. Might be worth it. Oh, shit. Actually, plan B is to get it to come up and hit it. Yeah, eat it.
So, that creature's down to me, is it?
Okay, well, we've run out of those up here, so... Come on then, beastie. No, you want some more. Alright, Ray, you might,
So,
I think we're almost there.
creature's down to me, is it?
Come on, Ray, let it come closer. Fuck. Okay, seems like if you accidentally explode yourself, he won't knock the next arrow. So that's a bit of a bug. Oh, Ray seems to be holding his own now. And now he's down. Alright. Eat it! That's how you do it. So it seems like that that gutting animals skill actually is quite worth it, because we're getting a lot more loot from fallen creatures than we ever got before. So I'm gonna say that that's probably something you should get sooner rather than later. You know, I'm still making observations, like, as though everyone else who's watching this hasn't already beaten this game or figured these things out before me. It doesn't look like there's anything up there. So some kind of elevators and stuff here. Was this putting this here really necessary? It's not like you needed a ramp on the stairs. Yeah. Oh, okay. Surprised these assholes didn't hear that. Okay, I'm sure at least one of these guys is gonna be like a level skull. Hang on. So that's questionable. One of them has a name. Don't know if he's going to be friendly, but I gotta assume that Reavers are not. Alright, you ready for this? Okay, it did stay on impact this time, thankfully. And heave!
You will not stand against me.
Won't I? Okay, we got one. Problem is I'm dying. I just can't seem to land on a platform. Ow, 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 ow. Can you just hit the bastard? Oh my god. If I could just stick a fucking landing and not constantly trip off of the fucking ledges I'm landing on, that would be nice. You know, for a guy who was part of a faction with such a pronounced grasp of technology, he really does not seem to understand how the fucking landing with a jetpack works. And it's a pain in the ass. You know, now that I think about it, dropping that in the middle of them is probably the better idea. I don't understand this reticle, like, where exactly it's aiming. Okay, we got two of them there, so...
You're dead.
That's not too bad. Okay, no, don't climb. This is bullshit. Why on earth, when I tried to engage the jetpack, did you instead float to the right and climb on that and then get yourself stuck in a fucking corner?
The fight is as good as over.
Is it? Alright. I think we need a better choice here. We were stuck on the guy's corpse, so I couldn't actually pull off that special move, unfortunately. Ray? You see this asshole here? Wanna do something about it? Alright, so all things considered, these guys aren't too tough. I was just having a bad grasp of the battlefield there. Yeah, one of those was that Eddie guy. I don't know if he had anything useful on him. Doesn't seem like it. Well, that takes care of them at least, except I think there's one more, so... No sense leaving one man standing. Perfect. Put him down on his ass and let Ray get the final low blow there. A nice little office these guys have. Now I realize I had that lockpicking amulet on this whole time. Okay, very simple one. Nothing that useful. Alright, let's get the actual, like, helpful amulet back on. We should invest in crafting skills soon, I think. Might be the next thing we do. Alright. Okay, that's not something I want to deal with. Let's take a shortcut. Avoid any unpleasantness. Right, making sure Ray's still following us. He seemed to fall behind there. I forgot how his jetpack works for a minute. This is quite the construction here. Once again, I really don't see what the point of it is. Just seems like a lot of stairs and concrete pillars for the sake of them. Well, now. Looks like something shiny over there. Nope, it's just ground. You know, they make some very massive set pieces, but just don't fill them with much. This was actually a problem in my opinion, much more of a problem in Gothic 1 than it was in any of the rest of their games. That did nothing.
Oh, fuck. I suppose I'll have to deal with this one.
You are an absolute dick. Hey, we did it. Now, what do I need to upgrade to get anywhere here? I need more strength and more dex. I think that's... Dex is going to be the focus, but it's already at the point of costing 2 points. 2 stat points for every attribute point, so it's going to be rough. Still does not give us enough for this. Definitely need to up our ranged abilities, which I don't think I've ever invested in. So I'm gonna assume that this applies to bows as well. Berserkers might actually have more specific bow abilities. Oh, okay, so bows, as opposed to having ammo types, have special shot types that you get as berserker abilities, so that's a bit more exclusive. Yeah, this crossbow seems useless. It did no damage to that asshole. We found our way back to Eden. Let's check out this last spot here first. Got a nightcrawler up there. Obviously someone's been here. Hey, hey, hey. Something I always like to see. Now, I've heard that some of the heavy weapons, especially like the explosive firearms and hand grenades, have a tendency to be a little overpowered and kind of break the progression of the game.
The interview with Infinite Skies last night denied everything. The health risks, the environmental damage. We're never going to get justice without proof. The amount of security around this complex, they have to be hiding something.
Well, could just be corporate secrets. I don't know. I am curious about this Infinite Skies and if they're actually going to have a role in the story. I've actually been told that the story, for what it's worth, is actually pretty decent. The ending, I think, felt a little limp to some people, but the actual plot of it by the end, I think a lot of people were into, or at least a lot of people I spoke to. Let's not. Well, we've done all this. I don't really see a point to roaming around here. We need to get back to the lift. So I want to have a chat with, I think his name was Mason. Just hanging around just around the corner here.
Why are you looking for him?
Who isn't? Everyone is looking for Ray. There's a whole crate of shards on his head. Hey, wait a moment. Ray? Is that you? You sneaky bastard! Man, Ray, you are deep in the shit. Do you know that?
I am glad to see you too, Mason.
And who's this? Are you Ray's new watchdog or something?
Woof.
Oh, funny. Quick question. Do you know how much his ass is worth?
1,000 shards.
That amount of shards isn't funny. So you and me might have a problem.
You are going to tell me how you know Ray.
We used to be friends. We used to hang out in the same gang together, but you know what that counts for? Nothing.
Why is he worth so much?
You don't know there's a contract out on him? I thought they were everywhere. I thought that was why you were looking for him.
Do you have one of those contracts?
Who said I was looking for him?
And if I do?
Hand the contract over. Now.
Oh, you want to play rough, do you? You really want to try that? Fair enough. Here's the contract.
Well.
I'll get you.
Oh, you piece of shit. Eat it. Oh, maybe I should have been more diplomatic, and in fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I realize I'm being a little impulsive, but I don't know. I'm not used to, like, Piranha Bytes' older games didn't have you killing this many people. Usually it was just you paid off the guy or you fought him and knocked him to the ground, and then he would be more cooperative. But now it's either pay up or kill him. So while I said before that I was just going to roll with any of the decisions I made, I think I need to play a little more carefully just so I don't miss out on potential plot developments. So let's run through this again.
I know. I'll buy that contract off you and you can forget about Ray.
Well, forgetfulness can be expensive. It can easily cost, say, 200 shards.
Deal. Give me the contract.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Now, stop looking for Ray.
Who?
I see we have an understanding.
Sorry. I have no idea what you're talking about.
We're doing great.
Great! Ray is very happy about that.
Mason had a copy of the contract on him. It seems all your old gang are after you.
Why would anyone think I was this important? We still haven't found all the copies of the contract. Yeah, let's hope we find the rest before someone tries to collect on it.
You're gonna say that every time.
Someone's going to a lot of trouble over you. Are you sure you can't think why?
You say trouble? My old crew wouldn't cost much to get on side. Cheapskates. It is depressing, though. The people I put my life on the line for seem to be conspiring to kill me. Yeah. What would you expect from outlaws? But we were more than that. We were friends. Now, maybe I'll have to kill all of them before they kill me. Unless we can find out who is behind this.
Well...
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. We got one more that I know where he is, so I think we'll do that before we wrap up. Right here outside the city.
I wish my brother.
What are these guys scrambling for? Well, that guy's not sticking around. I'm not sure where he went off to. Hold up, I want to chat with you.
Hello, stranger.
Might as well stock up on a few potions. Just play it a little safe. So where's this Bombi fella moved off to? Because he was around here. Yeah, well, that's Ray. It's not showing anybody else. Huh. Well, there's not really much point to tracking that quest then, is there? I can't remember where the guy said he... I think he said he was gonna wait somewhere. But he's not at the bridge anymore. He might be over here with the hunter fellow.
It's his own fault.
So annoying.
I've scored some decent loot from these ruins, but you have to search for stuff.
I've heard a lot. I'm not sure I believe it.
You think you can get a hold of a decent set of ALP components? I can find some
Don't
shards
mess
to
me
cover
around, or I'll mess with you.
I don't know where he said he was waiting for us.
Really?
That kind of sucks. Well, I guess we're not dealing with that before the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, so I guess we'll call it here, and I'll figure out where he is in the meantime. But until then, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And as usual, don't forget to follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my stream archive channel, links in the description below, and we will see you all next time. Have a great night, everybody.